In today's video, I'm just going to be showing you basic stabilization techniques, how to get the most out of your gimbal using your body, because people are tired of seeing the gimbal bounce. We want people to see smoothness, nothing but absolute stability coming from this type of technology. And I hope today's video is really going to show you guys how to create that stability that you crave. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Now, something a lot of people take for granted is how they properly should hold the gimbal. Today, we are using the Weebill 2. It is the most ergonomic gimbal that Zhiyun has ever made, simply because of the button layout, the button placement, the multiple grips. We're gonna be mainly focusing on the main grip here, right underneath the main body or the main frame of the gimbal. That's what I meant to say. Tight grip. If you're right-handed, right hand goes on top. Left-handed, left hand goes on top. But ideally, what you want to do, you want to grip the gimbal strong. No weak grips here. And I do recommend that you work out your forearms in the gym. Grab a 5-10 pound dumbbell and do these like wrist curls. That's really going to help build up your strength. Maybe I'll do a training tutorial on that eventually, because a lot of people need to build up their arm strength if they're going to fly something simple like a Sony a7S III with a 24-70 Sigma. It's not the lightest setup, it's not the heaviest, but after 3 minutes of holding this thing, you're going to get tired. So right hand on top, left hand right on the tripod with the legs folded down. And now you're ready to properly grip the gimbal. Now, this is going to be a newbie video for those of you who are just starting off with gimbals. All right, I want you to have a look at my stance. I'm going to extend the camera here so you guys can clearly see what's going on. Look at how I'm holding the gimbal. Elbows tucked into my sides. I'm very strong. My body is like a rock. And as the gimbal turns, my whole body turns. This is the trick for those smooth pans, guys. I promise you, just look at how smooth everything is going here. This is the trick. This is the secret to those smooth, buttery pans. All right? Even if we go all the way up to 70 mil, all right? Just look at the smoothness. It's like you're on a fluid head tripod. If you're loosey-goosey, you're gonna get very inconsistent pans, and that's not what you want. We're gonna go back to 24 mil. All right, now we grab the gimbal, we're ready to do some walking shots. As a beginner, I recommend starting off with lock mode. Lock mode is gonna lock all of the axes, so that way, no matter which direction your body is in, the gimbal is gonna stay in a fixed position. This will allow you to train your eye. It will allow you to set a target, stick to that target, and it will force you to walk in a straight line without deviating from that path. So you'll know when you deviate when the camera stops being in the center. Okay? So now let's just go ahead and walk straight. In a minute, I'm going to show you how my legs are positioned and why I'm getting such smooth shots. Obviously, the wider the lens, the smoother the shots you're going to get. But let's go to 70, and you'll see for yourself that for me, it doesn't really matter what focal length I'm at, I'm still gonna get those smooth shots. All right, we're gonna pan now. I'm gonna go into follow mode. We're gonna do a very subtle pan. But I mainly want to focus on lock mode in today's video, just so you guys understand the basics of gimbals. Back to 24, and we're going to continue walking straight. I'm going to go back into lock mode, walk straight, and watch this. If I start to deviate a little bit, my body, the camera, will no longer be in the center of the gimbal. And that's how you know you're deviating from the straight line. I really want you to focus on a straight path when you're first starting off with a gimbal. Now here's a shot from the front, guys. Have a look at how I'm holding the gimbal. Have a look at how I'm walking. Knees slightly bent, heel to toe. I can run like this too. Quick shots, no problem. All right, just look at how stable everything is. In a future tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to actually switch gimbal modes while you're shooting. There's proper ways to do it so that way you don't get any weird, abrupt pans, tilts, or any of that stuff. You want everything to be extremely smooth, I'm telling you. So take a look at my legs, take a close look at my walk, and take a close look at the overall form of my body. This is what's gonna get you those smooth shots. You don't need any of those vests, springs, dampening arms, none of that. Your body is your best friend. There is no doubt in my mind that you guys can't accomplish such a smooth tracking shot. Like, I'm even doing this with one hand, but again, this takes a lot of practice, and I am offset with the 360 cam right now and dangling off to the side. But just look at how smooth. Again, 70 mil, it really doesn't matter for me, guys. It really doesn't matter. This is achievable as long as you have the technique down. Heel to toe, knees slightly bent, and your elbow should behave like a hinge, and so should your shoulder. And you should really get to the point where lock mode allows you to shoot the smoothest motion lapses ever. And we'll do a tutorial for you guys in the near future. This is just the beginning of a whole series of videos that I'm gonna be doing on proper stability techniques when using a gimbal. So watch this video over and over again. Take a look at my stance, my form, my legs, and I promise you, you are going to get very smooth shots. Something else that I recommend for you guys to do is to keep the grid lines on your camera. This will allow you to properly focus and position the framing properly so you keep your subjects either on the left, right, or center part of the frame. Definitely a great way to help keep your path straight and not deviate from it. So let me know if you like this new format of videos for gimbal training, guys. These videos might be a little bit shorter, might be a little bit longer, but today's video mainly focused at the beginners. Lock mode is extremely important, and this is definitely the best mode to start your gimbal training in. If you're interested in the gimbal that I used in today's video or any of the other equipment that I've been using, check out the links down below. And if you like this video, give it a like, comment. What do you want to learn in the next video? Let me know. We are going to be talking about all of the modes: follow mode, pan follow mode, vortex. I'm going to show you my stability techniques, something new that I learned over the last couple of years that I haven't shared with you before. So stay tuned for those videos. But for those of you who are new to filmmaking and you just picked up your first gimbal, this gimbal training series is just for you. I'll see you in the next video.